Namaskar. Welcome to Dr. Rao's Temple of Learning. This is your YouTube channel, Spiritual Management Course. Today we are discussing the part 3 of a small discourse, Scientific Spirituality, Spiritualistic Science and Spiritual Technology. Yes, this is Dr. A.P. Rao, Vice President, Telecom Division, High Physics Laboratory India Private Limited, MIDC Ranjangaon, Pune, Maharashtra. So welcome to the part 3 of the small discourse. The summary of the part 2, which we have seen earlier, says that the unmanifested dark matter or dark energy has created the manifested energy. In Indian mythology, there are known to be 12 basic manifestations of Brahma. Brahma, who is known to be the creator of the world, as seen in part 2. We have discussed that the current scientific concept of an empty space cannot logically justify the existence of any reactive property in it. It is shown, proved, and proposed in Sankhya Shastra through wonderful axiomatic mathematics that the matter is just a plane state of resonance of the components in the space. So hereafter we'll discuss the next point. What is resonance and its plane state? Resonance describes the phenomena of increased amplitude that occurs when the frequency of a periodically applied force is equal or close to a natural frequency of the system on which it acts. And the plane state of resonance simply means it is something that happens at the nanoscale that cannot be observed through naked eyes but may be felt through micro or nano machines or yogic practices as per the Indian spiritual philosophy. The researchers have determined the whole human body's fundamental resonance frequency to be around 7.5 Hz. The law of resonance states that the rate of vibration projected harmonizes with and attract back energies with the same resonance. This is where the law of attraction comes into play. It is demonstrated by the research that skull-brain dynamics can be approximated by an underdamped system with a low frequency resonance at around 15 Hz. The head motion in a variety of activities show a primary frequency of less than 20 Hz. Natural frequency of human body parts is shown here. For example, the trunk of central body called torso vibrates or resonates at 7 to 13 Hz, while chest cavity called thoracic cavity resonates at 6 Hz. Similarly, the different parts and their natural frequency is shown in this tabulated form. Not only human body but our earth also resonate between 7 to 21 Hz as shown in figure. In the fundamental mode, it resonates at 7.83 Hz. In second order, it shows 14.1 Hz, and the third order it shows 20.3 Hz. The resonance is known to be a natural phenomena. It is investigated that the brain circuit resonate at a natural frequency with sensory stimulation and induces thalamocortical resonant frequency of 10 Hz in both humans and animals. Thalamocortex is a connection between thalamus and cerebral cortex. Generally speaking, low frequency waves are linked to delta and theta states, which can boost relaxation and improve sleep, while higher frequency waves boost our brain waves into a alpha state, which may make us more alert, focused, and better able to recall memories. This all is the game of the frequencies. We can see that the beta waves, which is the awake or alert state, is greater than 12 hertz, while the delta wave or the deep sleep or the deep meditation have 1 to 4 hertz frequency. Era of parascience. When we confront with the phenomena of parascience, cannot resolve them by the justification of present day's modern science. For example, clairvoyance. In Hindi they call चीजों की तह तक प्रवेश करने की शक्ति. It is the claimed ability to gain information about an object, person, location, or physical event through extrasensory perception. Another phenomena of parascience is the telepathy. It is a communication of thoughts between people, minds, without using speech, writing, or other normal methods. Then psychokinesis or telekinesis. It is an alleged psychic ability allowing a person to influence a physical system without physical interaction. The another such phenomena is astrological predictions. The study of movements and positions of the sun, moon, planets, and stars in the belief that they affect the character and lives of the people. Then the next such phenomena is known to be the faith healing. Faith healing is the practice of prayer and gestures that are believed by some of illicit divine intervention in spiritual and physical healing. Then they call about the out of body experience. This OBE is a phenomena in which a person perceives the world from a location outside their physical body. We just can't reject these parascientific phenomena outrightly, since these Sankhyan concepts revolve such conundrums in a precise and axiomatic way. According to Sankhya, all cosmic evolution are due to vibration of space or perpetual oscillations due to axiomatic laws as a frozen hologram. All scientific or parascientific phenomena are the outcome of this fundamental behavior. But What is a hologram? Let us understand in simple words that what is it. A hologram is a recording in a 2 or 3 dimensional medium in the interference pattern formed when a point of source of light of fixed wavelength encounters light of the same wavelength arriving from an object. One is the reference beam and other is the object beam. Holograms can now also be entirely computer generated to show objects or scenes that never existed. The holograms can generate the scenes which never existed. I am repeating it purposely. A full body real time 3D holographic telepresence projection, that which you are observing in the given figure. In simple terms, a hologram is an image formed of vibrating nodes that remain in a stationary relationship to each other to maintain the form being projected. Therefore, in spiritual management, it is said that the external world is an illusion, because the life is nothing but a 3 dimensional hologram that never exists. That is a untruth. In spiritual management, it is said we are like the hologram in 3 dimensions that will collapse with time and then will be no more. The picture shown is that of the neutrino. Neutrino is an electrically neutral particle and its rest mass is so small that it was long thought to be zero. The neutrino is a subatomic particle that interacts only via the weak subatomic force and gravity. The most important axiomatic definition of space is provided in Sankhya as ekant adyant atho abhavat. That is coherent, sequential, perpetual, uninterrupted, dynamic, but an unmanifested as the substratum. Ekant adyant atho abhavat. Sankhya suggests through axiomatic mathematics that a photon at rest turns into a coherent, synchronized, spherical set of dynamic units. These are called vrittis. Vrittis means mental ripples. And the 5 mental ripples are known to be Praman, Viparya, Vikalp, Nidra and Smriti. This may be said equivalent to neutrinos in physics having negligible mass. Each of these vritti or attitude are mental ripples and termed as Mool Prakriti or holographic elemental unit of activity. It is a foundation or very foundation for the much extolled quantum mechanics of today. This is all for this discourse. Final and concluding part shall be discussed in the next part 4 of this series. Thank you very much.